Hi everyone, you just come to the right channel to find the best turn-based RPG games that are available on Play Store and App Store. But also, you will get some turn-based games on that we all need to anticipate. Of course, we have a lot of reasons why you should play the game on this list. I will mention it clearly so you have a descriptions about the gameplay. Please help this video get 1000 likes please. Please enjoy the video of Top 10 Best Turn-Based RPG Games for Android and iOS. High Graphic RPG, Best of the Best. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Purel Project. Purel Project. Lucky you are watching this video because this game is the only channel that has represented it to make sure my viewers get the update. Because Purel Project is really worth it and I'm sure it will become the best turn-based RPG games for mobile. Even the game only show us a few of the game's features, but it's pretty enough to entertain us and make sure the players know how the gameplay is. Purel Project is a new brand anime turn-based RPG that has a side perspective view combat. We'll fight with the monster and also be able to fight with the players in player versus players. There is a league mode to push the rank and let the players get a huge amount of rewards when we reach the peak of the level. The combat mechanism of Purel Project is we can deploy 3 different heroes on our side. Each of the heroes will have 3 active skills and it will cost a certain amount of energy that represented of the light orbs just under the hero's HP. The skill showcase is absolutely fantastic and launch so fast. There is an auto icon and speed up the combat icon to faster the gameplay. In the world map, the hero will become chibi style and able to move into a different area. Purel Project is the best new turn-based RPG games for Android and iOS. 7th Night Rebirth. 7th Night Rebirth. This game starts with a new story of Evan and Karin, which as a newbie and also as the veteran players, we can get into the story perfectly. This best turn-based game made by Unreal Engine 5 games. No wonder it will create a perfect sparkling visual with a gorgeous graphic in immersive battles. Just to let you know, the developer behind this game was made by the same person who created the previous version, which will make sure the affections on both versions. They will try to keep the sensibility from the original version, which is really good news. The gameplay of 7th Night Rebirth is purely a turn-based game, but it has a better mechanism to be able to predict the order of skill or basic strikes. As I mentioned before, it will have a 3D background battle arena and we are able to see the game from various angles. It will give the players an engaging experience. 7th Night Rebirth is the best turn-based game Android of the RPG genre. Son of God. Son of God or Fade Away. This game hooked me a lot in art style even though it has a chibi design, but the whole visual really reminds me of Rever's 1999. Seriously, if you would like to play a turn-based know to play game, then this game would be your best option then. Even if I can't skip the entire storyline or dialogue, it should be tapped manually. It doesn't have any special cutscenes, but we will be present with a lot of conversation that will show us along the journey. The gameplay of Son of God or Fade Away is we can navigate the hero by using the joypad and make a turn of 360 degrees, but the main perspective is a side angle. We should get the item or look for the same object, clear any stages. The combat mechanism of Son of God or Fade Away is we will do a turn-based RPG system. Every hero will have some energy to cast the skill that can be recharged when we get hit by the enemy, or we should hit the enemy with a basic action. There are 3 action skills that we can select, including 1 ultimate skill. It will cost all of your energy at all. Anyway, I got 1 free character with a powerful strength, which is it has 5-star heroes tier quality that I got through gacha. Surely this game is the best RPG turn-based game for Android and iOS. The Other Shore. The Other Shore. Seriously, mobile game is always providing the best new turn-based game RPG for mobile. Even now, we have such a great anime 3D characters model with a high graphic skill showcase. The first prologue will tell us long stories. It's about 10 minutes full of cutscenes. If you would like to play a turn-based game that focuses on the storyline, well, this game would be your first option to play when it's released globally. Because right now, the game is updating. The gameplay of The Other Shore shows us a new game's experience variants, which will use the new combat system. Every hero can rise multiple damage 4 times based on the energy that you have. It will recharge over time when we start the new turns. This is not the only way we can increase the winning chance, but also we can give a double damage when the enemy is vulnerable. Try to learn and use the element advantage to boost your damage in significant number. Surely has so many features that we need to learn. The visual skill is absolutely magnificent and enjoyable to see. This is the best graphic turn-based RPG games for Android and iOS. Black Clover. Black Clover Mobile. Does anyone know where my previous hero is? Because I remember I played the game and already has few SSR heroes, but suddenly even I log in with the same account, but I started the game from the beginning. This kind of thing is very frustrating. I don't even know what happened. The developers should send us the email to let the players know why they erased the saving data. It's crazy. But anyway, Black Clover Mobile is one of the best turn-based RPG with a very good animation. Even we will get the actual storyline and the same animation as the movie, which is this game will tell you on how to start the journey from the beginning. Through a lot of cutscenes, we can learn it easily. The combat mechanism is really easy to learn. Even if you are a newbie, I'm sure you will easily understand the whole gameplay. In fact, sometimes we will get help from the character support that we can select just before the combat starts. I would recommend you all don't skip any skill showcase because it will blow your mind. The gameplay has a semi-open world where we can explore the area like in the city, village and dungeons to hunt the monster and clear the mission. This is the best turn-based RPG games for Android and iOS that has released globally in English version, and you must play this best turn-based game RPG. Persona 5. Persona 5 The Phantom X. This game will bring the Persona fans into a new level where we can play the game on mobile platforms. I'm sure it will become a pro and contra because we can play the game in a high quality level, but we should have a high spec phone to run the game, because in game we will see so many NPC are walking around us randomly, and seems every single NPC has a different looks, which the developer successfully create a detailed and specific design on this game into reality. The game has an open world base where we can explore the world by looking at the main mission. Just like the other version, it has a storyline base, so we need to follow the storyline to enjoy the gameplay. Unfortunately, the game is not in English yet, which we are only able to enjoy the graphic and how the combat looks like. In combat, we can summon a strong creatures that call with a persona. He will blast a strong skill and boost our damage insignificant. But overall, it has a basic turn-based RPG system where we can easily learn how to play the game. This is the best turn-based RPG games for Android and iOS with an anime art style. Lord of Heroes. Lord of Heroes anime games. I would love to recommend you all the best anime turn-based games that have existed for more than 1 year, but the quality is comparable with the other turn-based RPG games right now. It's because the developer is really active in updating the game several times. The storyline is getting longer and how they keep updating the heroes number, but also we can glow up the heroes by getting a skin and it will increase the hero status slightly. The combat mechanism absolutely impressed me. We can do a combination attack with the other heroes by doing an assist attack support deal more damage, but also we need to maintain the energy to unleash a bigger damage through selecting the burst skill that will change with the other hero. It will give a burst damage in a huge number. There are 6 heroes we can place and switch just before we start the duel. The number of male and heroes characters is quite balanced, so we can collect cool and beautiful heroes through gacha. As a turn-based game, I will admit if it has a AAA tier quality. Also, we will get a lot of free tickets to summon more heroes and get a higher tier heroes through summon. Best no pay to win the RPG games gacha for Android and iOS. Reverse 1999. Reverse 1999. This game is really good. Honestly, it's pretty good in every aspect. The ratio to get a higher level hero is absolutely impressive. It seems the developer is on our side that support the players to get 5-star easier than the other game gacha we know. Even the number of the free gacha and how the tickets we get is really massive in number. As a free-to-play players, we could create our best team lineup without spending any money. I'm sure this is the main reason why Reserve 1999 1999 become the best RPG turn-based game on global right now. You can prove it by seeing the score on the Play Store. It has reached 4.6 stars and it's been downloaded over 1 million players. Okay, let's go into the gameplay of Reverse 1999. This game is a turn-based game. We can place 3 action cards of each hero and every single card will add 1 energy into revealed. When the energy reaches 5 in total, then the ultimate skill will be available to pick. I would suggest you all to keep the ultimate skill until you face the last waves, because mostly the last waves will show us the boss battle. This is the best strategy to keep your winning chance bigger. I will keep playing the game since it has so many selections of voiceover languages. The best game turn-based RPG mobile. X***. Let me tell you something, trust me, you should get this game now even if it is a premium turn-based game, but I guarantee the game is 100% worth it to play now. The graphics are stunning, you will get great scenery, beautiful world and engaging atmosphere. Even every single object that we see looks so detailed and sharp. The game has a great 3D anime character models that will join our allies one by one through the journey. So it's totally no pay to win turn-based RPG, that's why I recommend you to play. Notice it's really rare to get a story-based game now. It has the next level of combat mechanism. We should play the game manually and try to learn enemies' pattern attack. The more we understand the enemy's pattern, the higher our chance to win. We can block the enemy's attack by tapping the button in time at the right moment. The skill showcase is not too flashy at all, but it makes the game even more realistic. This is the best turn-based offline RPG games for Android and iOS. King Arthur Legends Rise. This game is the only not anime game turn-based on this list. It 100% has Western style of character design that is similar with Final Fantasy graphic. I will put everything playing this game when it's released globally because the graphics are the next level. I feel like playing PC games on my mobile devices. Moreover, if you raise up your graphic setting, then you will realize what I told you is a reality. One of the most realistic turn-based RPG games on mobile that has so many fans waiting for it to play globally. King Arthur Legends Rise has a very simple gameplay. It's just like a classic turn-based game where we only need to tap the attack button with less of features in combat. Even for newbies, it would be perfect game to play. These all are the best turn-based game RPGs that I'm sure everyone will agree with my whole list. There is so much reason why I put this all on my list based on my experience. Remember to like this video and help this video get 1000 likes. Thanks. See you in the next video. Thanks.